Welcome to another episode of the Pubcast. My name's Billy Showtime Corsetti, and my guest today is Matt, the Sniper. Whatever his last name is. Matt the Sniper.
Matt the Sniper, I like it. True words only.
So, you want to begin?
Let's do it. I'm honored to be here with none other than Mr. Showtime, Mr. Triple Double, and the future of MLB, NBA, NFL broadcasting champion.
So, Matt, let's get into it. Before we get into it, we have to talk about our Sixers.
Let's do it.
What's going on with Embiid the last couple of games, man? Not playing against Jokic. They're not playing yesterday. Is he playing tonight?
Last I heard, he's a game time decision.
I heard that 5 hours ago.
Probably not. We'll find out, by the end of the episode, but it's not looking good. Maxi's out, too.
He's not playing?
No, he's officially out.
What's wrong with him?
I think ankle or something. I don't think it's anything serious. But it's a little weird, though. In a year where the league is cracking down on resting guys, we seem to be doing a lot of resting guys.
Look, I don't think Embiid's going to win MVP.
Yeah. I mean, what's it, only 5 more games all year he can miss?
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see that happening. It's not like they're going to change the rule. But the hope is, in that case, he's going to do what Jokic did last year. Not focus on the MVP, focus on getting a title, first and foremost. So if he's healthy for the playoffs and he's playing like this, I'm good with that.
We need to get the number 1 seed.
That we do.
So him missing these games hurts us.
Yeah, especially against the Warriors on primetime, who are hungry for a win after that Lakers loss to the GOAT a couple nights ago.
So you're saying LeBron's the GOAT?
I think he is now. Just recently, I think he's proven that he's the greatest to ever do it. You agree?
I do agree. LeBron's my favorite basketball player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Now, do you think... What'd you say?
No, I was going to say, did you see his career high rebounds the other night?
How much was it?
20.
Yeah, he's like me out there.
He is like you out there.
Snagging boards,
dishing dimes.
Now, I think the Sixers can beat the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't disagree. What do you think their game plan would have to be to beat the Celtics in a 7-game series?
Dude, it's not about what the game plan is, buddy. It's just play the game.
That's true. Play the game.
I mean, there is a game plan.
There's
a game plan. Watch out for Tatum and Brown.
Yeah. This Derek White dude, Drew Holiday, they got some great defenders. They're just an overall smart team. But where I think the Sixers have an edge is the bench this year is playing better than any of these little process years.
Would you?
And that's a Nick Nurse. That's a testament to Nick Nurse's coaching skills. He has these guys playing well together. Are we the most talented team? Do we have more talent on paper than the Celtics? No. But, like you said, you still got to play the game. And, the other night, the Sixers bench took the reigning champion Nuggets down to the wire. No Embiid, no Maxey. You saw Kelly Oubre, Pat Beverly balling out. So I'm happy that the Sixers actually have a coach that is capable of making adjustments, capable of putting together a game plan. And, Paul Reed had over 20 and 10.
He had 30 points. He had 30 points.
30 ball. So that's encouraging. I think when Doc was the coach, which I'm happy he's not anymore, we were a very tired team. He was just kind of relying on the star power on our roster to make it happen by itself, and that's not how it works nowadays. So,
You know what's funny? Doc Rivers is in Milwaukee now.
couldn't be happier about it. You know why?
Why?
Means we're gonna beat the Bucks.
Doc Rivers stinks.
I think he stinks so much that Sixers and the Bucks go head to head, even though they got Giannis, even though they got Dame, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez. I think they're gonna choke.
And we're going to finally get past the second round.
I think so. Now, God willing, if we're healthy, and I've heard you talk about it in the past too, I think the Sixers, good old Daryl Morey up there, isn't done making moves. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of action before the trade deadline.
Neither would I. Neither would I.
So, yeah, Embiid, does it suck that he's missing games? Yes, but if it means that he'll be finally fully healthy for the playoffs, I can live with it. But let's say we get to the playoffs and he's worn out again and he still missed all these games and didn't get MVP. That would be a disaster. And as a Sixers fan who continuously, every single year, feels the pain of us losing in the second round, I don't know if I can handle another second round exit. So, Bub, we got to make it out of that thing.
This is the year. Sixers,
This is the year.
Lakers.
Sixers, Lakers?
Yeah, LeBron's going to carry his team to the finals.
Ooh,
Just to lose to the Sixers.
I'd be good with that.
I think LeBron is going to show why he's the GOAT. And in the playoffs, he's going to just destroy everybody.
Just like last year. Except last year, he had, what was it? A torn ligament in his foot. And he still carried his team to the Western Conference Finals. But this year he's healthy. Yeah, he's the oldest guy in the league. But if his teammates show up and it's not just him and AD, I don't disagree with you, Bob. I could see him putting the team on his back. He knows his days are numbered in the NBA, so he's leaving it all out on the court.
Kind of just like me in my Special Olympics league.
Yes, sir, Mr. Triple-Double himself.
Every loose ball, every rebound I go. I don't care who I face. We're undefeated for a reason.
Hard over hype, baby.
I don't care. I'll go again. Like this weekend when we have rowing, our team's not supposed to win the championship because we got the worst team in the league. I don't care. I'll fight. I'll fight the ball.
That's why the Sixers could use you on their bench.
I don't care. I'll pass. I'll shoot. I'll get rebounds over everyone in that league, and I'll do it. And I'll show that I'm going to bring this team on unified, probably the worst roster team around besides me and my cousins, and I'm bringing them to the championship.
Woo! That's the spirit.
I could
He's
go.
not lying, folks.
I could go 0-4.
I've seen his impact on the court. The most valuable player that the team needs. He's not just gonna.
I'd rather be on the worst team in rowing and play a year with my cousins to be on a stacked team.
That's that team chemistry right there.
What?
It's that team chemistry, you and your cousins.
No, it's because Nick and Dominic are family.
There you go.
That's why.
Love it. I'm excited.
And it may not happen again.
It's gonna be a special moment.
Of course, I hope it happens next year, but it may not happen next year. That's why you gotta this year, and then if it happens next year, it happens next year. But I'm hoping it's this year, and I'm hoping like they put all three of us on the same team. But disrespect, we're like one of the worst teams in the league. I'm not trying trash my team, but Kenny
Now you're
seems
just
better.
preparing for the big battle.
But
That's what
I
a leader
think
does.
every team's pretty much equal. Not equal, but like we're
Close
not
enough.
not really. We're not on the we're not on we're probably on one of the worst teams in the league. We're probably like on my buddy Shafiq's team last year, but what makes it better is that my cousin Nick, if anyone misses, they're not getting a rebound over him.
Really?
What?
How tall is he again?
6'3".
Okay, so between him and you, no one's getting a single board against you guys.
They might get a couple. Like the guy I'm playing, Sammy. Last year I faced him, I couldn't get a rebound over him.
Yeah, but you're much better this year. How many boards did you have last week? 20?
17.
17? 10 points? 11 points?
10.
11 assists? What was the stat line for the audience?
17, 12, and 10.
Oh. That's Joker numbers right
And
there.
now with this new player, Ray, we got, who's quick, can drive and pass, we're looking good.
Nice. Sounds like a good addition.
He doesn't start, but no, he might start this week. He didn't start last week. I'm usually going to start. Me, Luke, and Thomas usually will start, but if they like Ray, they may put him in the start rotation.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And if not, he'll be a good sixth man.
Maybe not right away, but they'll put him in. They'll add him as the season goes on. If he's getting hot off the bench, they may want to keep him to come off the bench if he's hot.
Right.
Just to give the bench some depth.
Yeah, it sounds like a good move.
8 people's perfect because I got taken out 3 times and I didn't get tired because 3 guys come in, 3 guys come out, and it gives me a chance to rest up.
Yeah, which is big because that way when you're on the court, you can continue to dominate and make the right play. Look at it. You guys are 3-0 to start the year. Are there any other undefeated teams in the league?
The Thunder are undefeated, but they're Division 1. We'll get killed by them.
You're still 3-0.
I know, but I'm saying we would get killed by the Thunder. Thunder plays Warriors A and the Avengers. And the first time in, it's like 13 years, the Avengers, the Warriors A, don't have a win in Division 1.
Wow.
They sit in last place in Division 1.
How do you feel about that?
But that doesn't matter. They could lose every game in Division 1. All that matters is if they get one of those gold or silver medals to punch their ticket to Wildwood. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
We could be 0-8 and get 2 goals. Hey, we could be 8-0. These games don't matter.
Oh, okay, I see.
The only games that matters are sectionals. So we could
these
go.
Are like the qualifiers?
No, every team gets a chance to go.
Okay. So
But I don't care.
basically.
I don't care if these games don't matter. I still busted my ass to win the game.
That's the right mindset. 1, because you're the team leader, but 2, the harder you go in these games, the more you try, the more your team rallies, the better you're going to be when you get to the sectionals.
Like the friggin' Thunder are, what are they, 3-0? I don't know if they won last week, but if they won, they're 3-0. Just say they beat the Rebels, they're 3-0. They were in Central. I have no idea if they won. They traveled. So if they won, they're 3-0. If they lost, they're 2-1. But say they won, they're 3-0. And if they won, say they win all their games, beat the Warriors again, beat the Avengers again. Okay, finish the year 7-0. Because they didn't have their bye yet, so they're due for a bye. So are the Warriors. And then somehow by sectionals, they finish in 3rd place. They're 8-2. They're 7-2. You'd think in any league that would get you into the playoffs, not this league.
Yeah.
Not to the big dance. The Warriors could lose to the Avengers and Warriors every game. It doesn't matter. Sectionals are what matters.
And you guys will be prepared because you're approaching every game like it matters now.
You know what my coach said the other day? I said, Coach, this game's aggressive. He's like, because these guys are playing to win now. He's like, I'm training you guys to win. If we don't win now, it's not a big deal. We're playing to win for
The whole
sectionals.
thing.
For sectionals. I said, Coach, you know why they're playing to win now? Because these guys are a division rivalry. They know they're going to play each other again in 8 weeks. They know they're going to play each other again. These teams know they're going to play each other again, but they don't want to lose. They're playing like this is a playoff game. They're playing like this was first place in the division. For them, Warriors and Avengers look like that was a big early rivalry game for them. Warriors can beat the Avengers. They were up 19-11, and then the wheels just fell off.
Oh, wow.
In the first half, though, you play a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
The Avengers went on a huge run and made it 30-19.
Sounds like
Actually, it was 29-19. And this was in the break. They were like 29-21. So they basically outscored them. And then the Warriors went on a huge run to make it 30 to then they were up 32-30 because Avengers going to hit foul shot. They got 5 seconds left. Got the cleanest of all clean looks with their best three-point shooter. He end rimmed it.
Ooh.
Had the best look and missed it.
That's tough.
So that game could have went the other way. I think Warriors can't. Warriors lost to the Thunder by a couple. They lost to Avengers by a couple. They're all good teams. Like Thunder beat the Avengers by 10 points. Like Avengers are getting there to beat the Thunder too. The games were close. Like it's not like they killed them. They beat them by 10 points.
No, I get it. You know what, Bub? This is exactly why you're going to be a great sportscaster. Because me and the audience that's going to listen, we're not at that game, didn't see a single play, but you just did a play-by-play like it was nothing. And it was exhilarating. So now I know what happened in that game, and so do they. That's why you're going to be a great sportscaster.
It was just a good game.
Yeah, sounded like it.
And the refs, like, they're pouring their heart and souls on this game. I said, if I was on the court, I would too. I said, it's like a division game. I said, they're playing like this for first place in the division.
Mm-hmm.
I said, they want to win this game.
It's that winning mindset.
I said, I told you. If I was a coach in this league, so in this league, I might have told you this, that if you tie in the regular season, it ends in a tie. Because the regular season really doesn't matter. So they just ended in a tie. It goes in every sport.
Right.
And I think in basketball, you at least should play one overtime in the regular season. And if you tie, then you end in a tie.
That's fair.
What?
That's fair.
But
everyone loves good overtime, too.
At least one overtime. I'm not saying push you to 2 or 3. It's regular season. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but not in our league per se, because like if my cousins do pickup leagues, like I think only 8 teams may make it. Their regular season matters. The only thing that matters about our regular season is which division you'll be put in.
So if you guys keep winning, what division do you think to put you in?
I don't know. The schedule ain't out yet, man. I still have no idea who we're facing tomorrow.
Yeah. Keeps you on your toes.
We just killed Loose Place, so we're probably going to play some. We might play my friend's team, Kenny. My friend was messing with me saying, oh, rumors going around, you're going to face John S.'s team. 0-2, they're due for a win, but if they get a win, they got to face the Red Hot Rampage.
Go Rampage, baby.
I said, look, dude. I said, Brett, if we face him, we face him, okay? Kenny wasn't there. The second game Kenny played against my A team, they lost by 6. Do you know how many points Kenny dropped?
All of them?
21 out of their 30, out of their 31. Shot 2 threes, drove to the lane. It was just like he can probably dunk the ball, but you're not allowed to dunk in the league, so he drops it in the net.
Wow. Sounds like a good player.
Is a good player. So if we play them, we got to watch out for Kenny. But then I don't want to double team Kenny because then you're leaving John S open on the wing for threes.
So if you played them, would you guard Kenny or John S?
I would play in my spot.
You play the spot in the zone?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Kenny's
If I was coaching, I would recommend that. If they got two good players and you play a trap zone, that way you can keep an eye on the other guys on the court. Don't give up easy baskets.
They got a few good guys. Sammy's can be good, but I'm not worried about Sammy because Sammy can't shoot, and he only can shoot like if he's right under the net. But he's 6'4", so all you gotta do is push him out from the net.
Right.
In Rowan, it was easier because in Rowan Unified, reason it was easier because they don't have a single guy that's tall enough for Sammy. They don't call travels. In this division, they may not call travels either, but I'm just saying. John S. Kenny, who asked me this? Yeah, I think it was Kenny. Yeah, it might have been Kenny. He's like, you would take John S. over Sammy? No, it wasn't. It was my cousin Nick. He's like, you would take John S. over Sammy? I said, Nick, no disrespect to Sammy. I would take John S. over Sammy in a heartbeat. He's like, why? I said, John S. can shoot threes. He can shoot mid-ranges. I said, and he can drive to the net. I said, Sammy can't shoot. Sammy can't dribble. I said, no, I said, Sammy's not bad. He can dribble a little bit, but him and John S. are just two different players. I said, you're talking about a guy at 6'4" that can shoot threes. I said, that could be like a Special Olympics Jokic.
Yeah, that's tough to guard.
He's like, you're calling him a Jokic? I said, dude, I'm not calling him a Jokic, Nick. I said, get cotton out of your ears. I said, he shoots threes. I said, if Kenny's getting double-teamed, he's wide open. In their one game when Kenny was getting double-teamed, he dropped 36.
36?
Yeah.
Damn. Was that his career high?
No, he dropped 36 against me, but we didn't have no one to cover him. He was on Peter's team. Their team was stacked.
Wow.
He just kept laying it in. Like, I was not in when John S. was in all the time. We lost by 40.
Sounds like a bucket.
He is a bucket. He can shoot, he can drive, and he can shoot threes.
That's going to be you by the end of the season.
Well, it helps him out because he's 6'4".
Yeah, but you got that strength and that speed.
I've been working on a little floater and a lane against taller people. What do you think?
I think that's the perfect plan. Because no one can guard your first step. Like when I watched you play, by the time you turned with the ball towards the basket, the other team, they hadn't even turned around yet. You were that far ahead of them. So you get a floater, that thing will be up in the air before the other team can even react. And that way it's either going to go in or if you miss it, you'll be in a position to get your rebound. I think that's the perfect move for you.
When are we going to come down and you're going to teach me some moves?
Let's get it going next game I'm at. And if it's not the next game, in the next 7 days, let's...
Before the game or after?
Whatever makes more sense. And if it's not before or after a game, then we'll just do it, one night after.
Look, we better get down there soon. Matt, basketball season's halfway over.
Oh, yeah, we'll get it going. We got our eyes on the prize, winning the championship.
I mean, it's still a long season if you look at it, but Rowan didn't even start yet, so it's not really halfway over yet, but it's halfway over. There's 6 more weeks of the Sunday League and 5 more weeks of the Saturday League. So really, altogether, I got 6, 5, what's that, 9 weeks?
Yeah, that's solid.
No, that's not 9 weeks.
After that?
What?
Is Wildwood after that?
I got to make Wildwood.
Gotcha.
And I'm making Wildwood.
You guys are going to make it.
And I'm making Wildwood. When they signed me to this team, when they told me I was going to be on this team, I said I was making Wildwood, and I said that was a promise, and I'm not breaking a promise.
Damn right.
And
your teammates agree with you?
And there ain't going to be no one. in my way, stopping me from making Wildwood.
That's right.
You know why I think we can make Wildwood? Because I trust Luke. I trust Thomas.
And you trust yourself.
I trust me. I trust Ray. I trust everyone I play with. I trust this team. I trust this coaching staff. That's why.
Your coaching staff.
That's why I believe we will make Wildwood. Chaos, I think they'll make Wildwood, but I don't know what division they'll be in. They usually
That's
play.
Why, that's why I think you made a good free agent decision.
They usually play good against like other teams that ain't the Avengers and stuff. They usually have a good record. Besides, when they don't play Division 1 teams, they usually have a good record. So, well, they did lose to a Division 3 team.
Yeah, it just goes to show anyone can win. When that ball gets tipped up, whoever wants it more, anyone's got a shot.
Well, Chaos are trying.
I don't care how good the Thunder are. They don't come ready to play against you guys.
Dude, I'm telling you, my team ain't beating the Thunder, buddy. We're good, but they got like everyone's good on their team.
Bob, you're telling me if you guys got a chance to play them, you wouldn't go all out?
I would go out. I would play them in like a little. If they said we want to see you guys scrimmage the Thunder, I would do it. But I'm telling you, I don't think we would beat them.
You'll get there.
Because their team has no weak guys on the team. We got a few, and I like playing with them. But like we got like 4 guys that can score the ball, and Danny scores a little bit. Jake scores. Jake's a good player. He's a good player. He had like probably 5 buckets last game.
That's solid.
Maybe more. But he was using his height, what he has to do. The guy was under the ball, and he was getting, and he would just hit it off the glass. He played good. He played amazing last week, actually, Jake. Great. That was the best game I've seen him play since Rowan Unified. So he played very good. I was impressed how everyone played, honestly. Danny scored a couple. I think Kevin and Jess might have scored one. They both played. Everyone played good.
It's a good sign.
Everyone played good.
And guess what?
But we were playing a weaker team. I want to see how we do against a stronger team, like I said.
Right, exactly.
I want to see us be challenged. This is the perfect time to get challenged in this regular season.
Maybe you guys could set up a scrimmage with the Thunder then.
No, they ain't going to set up scrimmage with the Thunder. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, the Thunder's 100 times better than us.
Well, tell them to prove it then. Scrimmage, you guys. It'll be good practice for both teams.
Our coach wants to set up a scrimmage with the Thunder.
Well, then you'll just keep dominating the competition that is in front of you on Sunday. I just got a notification Embiid's playing.
All right, good.
What do you think his stat line's going to be tonight?
I'm going to go with 50 points.
You think he's going 50?
I'm going to go with 20 rebounds and 10 assists.
Triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, he had 2 games to sit out, and who do the Warriors have that can guard Embiid? No one. Not even close. Think Draymond's going to stop him? No. They got no one. They don't even have anyone his size. I think...
What's your stat line? Let me hear it.
I think he's going to have... Well, once you said 50, it got me thinking, like, yeah, you know what? He might. I think he's going to have 47, 13, and 6. 6 assists. 3 blocks.
Dude, I like Embiid, but I don't think Embiid's winning an MVP.
He would, but now that this little restriction rule we were talking about is in
Look,
play,
dude, the restriction...
he's not going to be eligible.
He might if he doesn't miss all those games.
Yeah, if he doesn't, I think he would. The question is, who else would win it?
Probably
Jokic. Yeah, that's a good call. Or Luka, if they start winning games. What Luka's doing this year is pretty crazy.
Or Giannis, maybe.
Giannis, Giannis, Shea, because Thunder are up at the 1 seed. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's been incredible.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I think Embiid's the best player in the NBA. I didn't think he's better than LeBron. But saying that, I think LeBron's the best player of all time. But I think Embiid's better
You're saying right now.
Right now.
Yeah. If Embiid does not have the qualifying games, I think Giannis, Shea, Luka, Jokic, it would be one of those few, and no one else has a chance. The reason I say Luka is the numbers he's putting up we haven't seen them before.
I think the rule should be in place, dude, because you got to play these amount of games to win MVP.
No, I think I like the idea behind it. And lately, a lot of the stars haven't been playing that. They've all been playing like 50, 55. So I get it for that reason. But where I disagree is if he misses those amount of games, is he not going to be eligible for All-NBA? And I think I read
that's up to him and Nick Nurse, dude. If he has a sore knee, Nick Nurse is probably going to say, look, do you want to win MVP or do you want to win the Finals MVP?
Right.
So Nick Nurse, if he has a sore knee, he's going to say, it's probably between the both of them. He's like, I got a sore knee. Nick Nurse is like, I'm not risking it here, buddy.
Yeah, which ultimately I agree with, if it helps us.
He's going to do exactly what he did with Kawhi Leonard. Rest Kawhi Leonard 25 games. He might rest Embiid 25, 30 games. And then win a championship.
I'm okay with that.
He might do it every year, dude.
If that helps not only win, but keep him Embiid in his prime longer, it's tough.
Now Embiid will probably play the next couple games in a row, and we'll win the night. We'll probably win the next couple, and then he'll be out, and then we'll lose the next couple when he's out.
Yeah, Maxey should be back next game. Oh, wait. Maxey's out tonight, so Embiid's definitely dropping over 45.
Look, I just got to tell you, my team will never square up with the Thunder.
You think so?
I know so. So what do you think about the podcast so far?
I think it's awesome. I think you're a natural.
But like I told you, I play to every inch until I can win a championship. Let me ask you a question if you were a coach, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you were my coach and we're playing Kenny's team, and Kenny, the game starts and the ref goes, red going that way, black going that way, and throws the ball up, and the game's on the way, and it's a close game so far, and we're playing the Wildcats. And Kenny starts getting hot. He has their first 6 points. They're up 6-0. Then we come back and answer. Luke makes it 6-6. Now I hit a 3 at 6-6. Luke hits a 3. Then I come back and hit a 3 at 6-6. Then 8-8, and Kenny's just hot. And they're leading 21 set. At halftime, they're leading 30-28. And Kenny has 25 points. What would you do?
Is the John S. dude playing?
Yeah.
To answer the question, I need to know what type of defense. Were you playing man-to-man or zone in the first half?
All right. I say we're playing zone.
Playing zone. In the second half, I think you do a 4-man zone.
What's a 4-man zone?
You get your best defender, and you glue them.
So you would put me on Kenny?
I'd put you on Kenny. Not just on him, glue. There is not an inch of the court that he walks that you're not up in his face.
Or would you put
the other four guys hold down the zone while keeping an eye on John. Right? They're shifting his way for the most part. But you deny him the ball, right? Anywhere he walks on the court when they're on offense, you're on him. There's no separation. You're glued to him. And then, right, you're putting the ball on the other team. They're going to have to adjust if they want to score. And until they are beating you guys, if they even do, but right, make the other guys beat you. If one guy's got the hot hand and he's scoring all those points, you shut him off. Not even shut him down. You shut him off. He doesn't even get the ball. And then, right, the team starts to get the lead because they're trying to figure out how they're going to score. the defense, the other guys on defense are keeping an eye on John. And then, say they get a couple baskets, then you can shift back to the regular zone defense. But then you just threw off their whole momentum. And you guys are already in the lead. And then now they're playing from behind. They're probably they're probably a little more scared to take the right shot, because if they don't make it, you guys are already in the lead by a decent margin. So that's what I would do if I was your coach.
If this Kenny guy, if Kenny ends up being hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he scores 25 of his team's 30 points, that's what I would do. Because I think if you're shutting him off, I don't think he's going to touch the ball. If you make it your mission.
Would you put me on him or Luke on him?
I put you on him.
Then who's going to get back there and get the rebounds?
Well, you'll still be able to get rebounds once the ball's up in the air. But that's a good point. The other guys are going to have to step up and get rebounds. You can't do everything. But by you shutting him off, that'll allow Luke to be fresh for the offensive end. And on the offensive end, you'll still be able to get the rebounds.
And you would make sure Kenny doesn't even sniff the ball?
Wouldn't even see it. Wouldn't even be close enough to sniff it. And I'd have you out there pounding your chest. Getting all up in there.
What do you mean pounding my chest?
Just pumping up the team.
And then Luke...
like some WWE, letting out a roar. Firing up your team.
And then Luke will do his little number on offense?
Luke would do his little dance on offense. And then they'd start to panic. Make dumb decisions.
And then they realize we're coming for them?
Then they realize you're coming for them. And if the other guys start to score, then you go back into the 5-man zone. But by then they're rattled, and you guys are already in the lead. Game over.
You're a smart man.
That's what I would do. That's what Coach Matt the Sniper would do.
What's your last name?
The Sniper.
Bray?
Yeah, Bray.
Matt the Sniper Bray. In his suit, he's calling all the shots.
All the shots. They used to call me Matty Dimes.
And the Rampage come back and beat the Wildcats.
Woo.
Coached by Matty Dimes, the Sniper.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Me and Nick are going to get the job done unified.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch one of those games. Family playing together.
Family playing together?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we always have?
Just like you always have. This time it'll be between the lines in games.
What if we lose every game?
I don't think that'll happen.
My dad said my dad says, hey, your team, buddy, just don't think about winning this year.
Well, it's like you always say, between the lines, you're still going to play your heart out and see what happens.
Nick said for us to win, I got to score.
Yeah, you're working on the floater.
So, who do you got for your Super Bowl prediction?
Score?
Yeah, score.
Tough question.
That's why I'm the journalist.
Here's the thing. I don't like the 49ers, especially as an Eagles fan in the NFC, but I want the 49ers to win. I think the Chiefs, I don't hate the Chiefs. I'm not a hater. I recognize Patrick Mahomes' greatness. it's going to be very tough to beat them and that team with that playoff experience. I think Andy Reid's the better coach. Who do I want to win? The 49ers. So, is that a stupid call? I think so, but I'm okay with admitting that. So I think the score, if they were to win, 31-28.
31-28?
Mm-hmm. I know, it's a little bit different.
My score is going to be, I think, 49ers win.
Oh, yeah, that's why I meant 49ers 31, Chiefs 28.
My score is going to be 24-17 to San Francisco.
Oh. I recognize Mahomes is on a crazy pace and is the best player in the league right now, but
Now, let's get to some Philadelphia Phillies talk, if you wouldn't mind, Matt Bray.
you tell me, General Manager Bub.
What do you think? How are they going to look in 2024?
I think it's going to be similar to last year. I think they're going to start off really slow, and then as the summer passes, they're going to start to heat up a little bit. It also kind of depends on, if they make any bullpen moves or any major signings beyond that. But what do you think?
I think the Phillies are going to win the World Series this year.
Yeah?
But I always think that.
The same team they have now, or do they have to make moves?
I still think they go in with the same team they got now. They were one of the best offenses in the major leagues last year.
Yeah.
But I do want them to make a move. I want them to go sign Blake Snell. We need another starter.
And Mike Trout, right?
They're not getting Mike Trout, buddy.
But you'd take them if they did, right?
I take them.
Who would you give up for him if you had to?
Rojas.
You think Rojas has potential?
I do, but I'm going to keep Justin Crawford.
What do you think about the bullpen?
I don't know who would they give up. First round pick, maybe. I think the bullpen's going to be good this year. They had one of the best bullpens down the stretch last year. From the end of last year. It's just Craig Kimbrell killed them, and that was it. And a lot of them killed them in September, but,
So Phillies are winning the World Series?
Phillies versus Phillies and Yankees rematch.
Phillies-Yankees rematch?
Yeah.
I'm here with my roommate who's a Phillies expert. Can I ask him?
Go ahead, ask him.
Gage, I'm on the infamous Bubcast right now. Okay. Of Showtime Billy.
Wait, what's his name again?
Gage.
You
haven't met him. But he's a baseball expert. Dude, didn't miss a single bet during the Phillies playoffs. So Gage, on the Showtime Billy Bubcast, he's predicting on speaker. He's predicting Phillies-Yankees World Series rematch, and he thinks the Phillies are going to win. What are your thoughts on the matchup?
I think we're going to have to grind tooth and nail, but I think Phillies coming out on top. I freaking love it.
Yeah. All right. So that's two baseball experts.
I think we're going to beat. I think we're going to.
Phillies win.
I think we're going to beat the Dodgers. I think they're frauds.
Dodgers are frauds, even with.
We got Otani in the bag. We got his number.
Yeah, we got his number. He said it here. They're frauds. You heard it in here. They're frauds.
All right. This podcast will go viral when you're proven right.
I'm always right.
That you are.
Baseball's my favorite sport, Matt. You know that?
I did know that. Because I asked you if you had to be a general manager of any professional team And you said baseball.
Baseball, dude. It's the funnest sport.
It is a lot of fun.
You know?
I mean, I would still be NBA GM, but
Oh, then that's a last place team, but, you know, it's okay. I'll help you for it.
it's a last place team.
No, I'm kidding. You know, you might. I can always help you, Matt. You know, that's what I'm here for.
That's what I was gonna say. If I bring you in as assistant GM,
Assistant? No, I gotta be head GM. You can be assistant. You know what I mean?
so I'll work under you.
Yeah, you always gotta work under me, Matt. That's how it works, buddy.
That's fair.
Except for shooting drills.
I'm good with that.
Hey, Matt. Let me ask you a question about foul shooting. Okay.
Okay.
Say when they give me the ball, right?
Yeah.
And I usually take one dribble, two dribble, set my feet, bend my knees, take one deep breath, and shoot it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it. Here's the thing with a free throw routine, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the same thing every time. I like the breath before the shot. There's a reason why not everyone uses the same routine, because everyone finds the routine that works for them. My routine's going to be different than yours. Yours is going to be different than Luke's.
This is actually my buddy's routine from the River ones.
Okay.
He told me to do it.
How's it working for you?
During practice, I shot 2, and last week at the game, I went 0 for 4.
Okay. Well, it might be time to switch it up then. Here's the thing. You don't need a long routine. Sometimes you don't want to rush it, but the shorter the routine, the better. All you got to do is just get your hands familiar with the ball. So you could take one dribble, deep breath. You could spin the ball once, dribble, deep breath, shoot. The longer I get the pros, they take time because they catch their breath and they're pros. But the longer you give yourself time to think outside the pros, the more you can get in your head and the more the game catches up to you. If you just get a nice, efficient, right? If you don't see improvement with the routine you're in now, it's okay to switch it up. And eventually you land on the routine. I switched my routine 2 times throughout my entire life.
Well,
and they were both when I was younger. And in like 6th or 7th grade, I found one that worked, and I never changed it up. And I was a good free throw shooter ever since. It's not about the routine, but a routine that makes you comfortable does help. At the end of the day, free throws come down to practice. You could do any routine. If you're not practicing free throws, it's not going to get better. It just helps to have the same routine every time because your muscles, they remember it. And when you start to see them go in, you start to build a momentum.
I took 3 foul shots today.
Instead of 2?
No, I was practicing a couple shots.
Oh, nice. You should try to do 10 a day.
10 a day?
Mm-hmm.
What if I go 0 for 10?
Next day you won't. Because it's practice. You do 10 free throws a day, and there's 365 days in a year. That means just from that daily routine alone, you're getting over 3,600 free throws up. You think at the end of that year you're not going to be an elite foul shooter?
Even in the off season, I should do 10 a day?
Even in the off season, you'll be automatic. Steph Curry didn't become the greatest shooter because he woke up like that. He practiced shooting more than anyone. Same with Ray Allen.
Did you just put Ray Allen and Steph Curry in the same sentence?
Yeah, I did.
Steph Curry's way better than Ray Allen.
I didn't say Ray Allen was better than Steph Curry, but they're both the best shooters of their generation.
Who do you think's a better shooter? Ray Allen or LeBron James?
Ray Allen.
Better passer.
Nowhere near a better player.
Allen Iverson or Ray Allen, better shooter?
Ray Allen. The only people that are better shooters than Ray Allen, in my opinion, are Steph, Clay, Dame Lillard, and that's about it.
So you're the man that's gonna give me some advertisements.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I
When
forgot
tell
that.
you,
I forgot
that
that.
World Series prediction. When
I
that
forgot-
comes true, that's gonna go viral, and you're gonna be the one who called it.
I forgot
And
that.
then everyone's gonna be coming to Showtime, Billy.
I
for the
forgot.
tapes.
I forgot to tell you, Mike. I got Bub official Bubcast T-shirts.
That's awesome.
My
I want one.
My cousin made it.
Well, that's great. Let me know. I'll make more at the shop. I can make hundreds.
Oh.
If you send me the design, that shop I was telling you about that I'm working at, we can make official Bubcast merch. You can make sweatshirts too.
Sweatshirts.
Yep.
So this weekend should be a good basketball game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
You know, I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna play my game and I'm gonna play my ass off.
Yes, you will.
Well, Matt, anything before we call the podcast and then anything you want to add?
No, Bub. It's an honor to be here. I think this was a great episode. I hope I can return as a guest soon. And let's get this win this weekend. Let's get this Sixers win tonight.
Do you think when you hear my voice, do you think I'm sounding like a good host here?
I think so. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I think you're a natural. My roommate agrees.
Who, Gage?
Yeah, Gage agrees. He doesn't even know you. He just heard you on speaker for a couple questions. I thought you sounded official.
Is that his favorite sport, the baseball?
Yeah. He played baseball.
He doesn't miss a Phillies at bat?
Has he missed a Phillies at bat? Maybe a couple. But definitely, maybe in like spring training, but not in the games that matter.
I watch a few spring training. I like to see the kids come up.
I think it'd be fun to go to spring training.
So would I. But I can't go unless it's the week off from Wildwood.
Yeah, you got more important things to attend.
I would like to go down a little bit during that week, the week where one of these years.
Yeah.
Like, not the 10th. You get that week off and they're still in Florida. I could go down that week, and everyone's like, you should go down to Florida. I'm like, do you guys not realize I play basketball? I can't go down to Florida and watch the Phillies.
Yeah, it's the life of being an athlete. Winning comes first.
I'm like, if anyone wants to go down to Florida the week before I go to Wildwood, then yeah, I'll go down to Florida for a couple days.
Yeah, I think you should go to Florida too, as long as it doesn't interfere with your championship basketball run.
I'm looking to win my third state championship. Third.
No, I can see it.
I hope I face my former coach this weekend so I can drop 30 on him.
Drop 30 on the former coach. That's the spirit.
What?
That's the spirit.
I probably won't score 30, but, well, it's not his fault. He's my
Like
former.
at 30 rebounds.
It's not his fault. It's my former coach. I left that school. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, you're in a better place.
All right.
All right, Matt. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome, man. See ya.
All right, until next time.
Until next time. Bye. That's it, folks. We're out.